An eye for an eye. These two women had their whole lives ahead of them. Now their killer knows his life is over.
Count 1, first-degree murder of Christine Melton. The defendant is hereby sentenced to death. Count 4, first-degree murder of Diane Ruiz. The defendant is hereby sentenced to death.
In 2019, Wade Wilson brutally murdered two innocent women in Cape Coral. The loved ones of Christine Melton and Diane Ruiz have made it clear this is far from over.
This will not be the last that Wade Wilson sees of us in a courtroom.
I'd like you know that this is not the end. The end is when the accused takes his last breath, and I will be there at the execution. That's a promise.
The Night Beat's Maddie Heron joins us now live in studio.
Maddie, after 5 years of agony, what do the victims' families have to say?
Amanda, Russ, they say they missed their loved ones. Sadly, a death sentence for their killer does not bring them back. Moments after the decision, family members took the press stand, tears of strength in their eyes, and they promised to hold Wade Wilson accountable for what he has done. Christine Melton and Diane Ruiz, two smiling faces ripped away at the hands of a killer.
I didn't get to say I love her, and I miss her.
Choking back tears, family spoke of the two Cape Coral women this man, Wade Wilson, brutally murdered in 2019.
This has been 5 years of agony, but we're done being quiet.
But no action was louder than when the judge sealed Wilson's fate Tuesday with a death sentence.
This case wasn't about Mr. Wilson. This case was about Diane Ruiz. This case was about Christine Melton, and it should remain that way.
For years, family anxiously waited in the wings of the courtroom at each step of Wilson's trial, inching towards an answer. How will this man pay for killing their loved ones? Now, they have it.
This defendant is now nothing more than a number in the Florida Department of Corrections awaiting death.
Christine Melton and Diane Ruiz now live only in memory. Memories loved ones vow they will not let their killer forget.
I will say that this will not be the last that Wade Wilson sees of us in a courtroom.
Serving as a reminder for the lives he selfishly took up until he loses his own.
This is not the end. The end is when the accused takes his last breath, and I will be there at the execution. That's a promise.
Immediately following the decision, Wilson's defense team told Wink News they plan to file a notice of appeal. When or if that happens, it's clear the families of Christine Melton and Diane Ruiz will be there to fight for their justice. Back to you.